She gonna go.
That's why I said we can bring her back. We can take her with us so she can show us around and bring her back when her appointment starts.
I think she's getting ready to go, baby.
Kim, come here. I'm gonna go around looking for the fire stick and stuff. You want to roll? We can bring you back when she calls you.
Because I ain't had her back.
Yeah, I know I'll smell the something. So.
You look fine.
Okay. Well, we ain't gonna go. So, look at the comments. So, I mean, we can wear it. You like you got a lot to do there.
Right, I was taking a shower.
Take a shower and
Put some clothes on because I'm trying to fix it.
we can run around. Y'all can do it.
Okay, so back to what did the woman say?
About which part?
So they don't look at the credit score, like I said. It's just really what you
My credit score good.
I know, but it ain't about your credit score.
No.
She said it's the debt to income ratio when it comes to the rent. And then she said rental history. And so I was like, well, the reason I'm asking is because my husband had an eviction. It was like 9 years ago or whatever. And she said, well, yeah, that's definitely, if it's showing, she said, do you know for sure if it's showing on his credit report? And I was like, no, I don't know for sure because we don't.
It can't be on. Wait,
MyRentalHistory.com says that it falls off after 7 years off your rental history.
But did you
send a database?
You got convicted.
I'm sorry.
Evicted, and they went to court though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? That stays on your credit for 10 years.
When you go to court?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Shit, it's still about.
Yeah.
But it's
anything involved in the court is 10 years.
Generally, eviction stays on the record for 7 years. After the 7-year period expires, evictions are deleted from public record and thereby from your credit report and rental history. So if you got an eviction on your record and can't get anyone to lease to you, in the worst case scenario, you can just let the eviction lapse from public record after 7 years. Bottom line, the answer to the question of how long does eviction stay on your credit report or any type of other record, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
that's just that site though. It doesn't make it a
Well, my rental history report.com is pretty reliable. I've heard about them.
Well, then what you need to do if it's still showing up on your credit.
I don't know. Let's see. Once I get this report back from Cameron's.
But see, she said that they check an eviction database. And a database is different from a report.
Yeah, it's going to show that jump here every time.
Yeah.
You remove it.
But she said we check 3 things. Rental history, credit report, and the eviction database. But that could be what they do in Georgia because I didn't know they had that in Tennessee. That's because different states.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. It's Chris.
Who is this?
Doctoral student. He just works shit out of me. Okay, so his wife is crazy, right? But he and I we talk all the time. But all we talked about was homework in class. Like, we never talked about nothing besides that. And so he said that his wife was tripping and she thought he was cheating and stuff like that. And I said, well, I don't want her to think you cheating with me, so we need to make sure that we keep our conversations short. And then, so, because I was like, I'm the last person that she needs to be worried about. And so then he started calling me. When he would call me, he'd be like, hey, buddy.
Oh, no. That's going to be sad with it.
Like cover up something.
And so I told him, I went off. Like about the third, hey, buddy. I was like, if you got to call me and say that shit, then you just don't call me.
Okay, no.
Cause it ain't like we done shit. You walk up, hey buddy. That shit was sad. Oh my God. Like I went off. It just pissed me off so bad. Hey buddy.
Oh, Ted J knows up. So stuck with him. He woke up and I tried to he was frowning too.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. My debt to income ratio might be okay because of my base salary.
So me and you go on there? Me and you go on there?
No, it can't be me and you. Just,
But you can be a co-signer for me. And you should actually help me break mine.
Because if your eviction is on there, it's showing period.
But that means I'll require a co-sign. That's all it means, right? Somebody that can about
no, the evictions are automatic denials.
That's what she said. Remember she just said that.
She did say that, but I thought if you had a co-sign, then it would change.
Denial is a no. It's like no.
I understand what's about 200.
But
That
the
part.
thing is,
No, I think that's just Georgia. Because in Tennessee, you could file bankruptcy as long as it had been like a certain amount of time. You could have an eviction as long as it had been a certain amount of time. I think it's just what they do here. Because you know, each state is different. Huh? I hate Georgia.
well,
But I think Chester's smart. So she would be fine wherever y'all went.
Yeah,
no,
Just the only thing is that Chester needs a degree behind her name, and then she be the bomb.
Girl, I cannot wait. That's the main reason
But I don't think you need I don't think you need a nursing degree. I think you need a
I'm
business
not
degree.
doing the nursing. No, I'm not.
Because you're good at business.
Right now.
I'm perfect.
I gotta figure out what I want to do.
Because you're operations man.
And see, the thing about business is that when you get that degree, it gives you, you learn about, you have a general knowledge of everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have classes in every field. Finance, ops, economics, HR, every aspect of business, you will have a class in. Yeah, and then from that, that's when you learn, when you do your master's, if you want to specialize. But for me, I decided not to specialize, which was the best thing I could have ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Because you learn about those classes when you get your bachelor's degree. But then if you want to specialize when you get your master's, at least you know what you want to do from having learned and having that general knowledge. But I decided not to specialize because I still wanted to be able to go into any field if I wanted to. Mm-hmm.
I see my job, they do tuition reimbursement. It's just perfect for me to do it. I need to get settled. Like I can't take on nothing else right now.
No,
Because I spend 6 hours on the road every day.
Yeah, that's fine. It ain't time in your time in life to go to school right now. But once you get that office up and
I
running,
go to school this year.
I'm saying once you get that,
when you get settled. Because my biggest mistake with school right now is that I started a new job and became a director, and I spend 12 hours a day at work. And then I still need to do about 6 to 8 hours of reading.
See, that's the dumbest shit up.
But see, just by going by adjusting,
but I mean,
I can get my bachelor's degree. I can start that like now, like in the fall. It'll give me enough time because once
you have one class
I
at a
procrastinate,
time.
man. Do everything in one day.
Right, that's
and
the thing.
still making straight A's.
Okay, and see, I did the same thing.
See?
I'm smart. So,
yeah, you smart, boo.
You know, y'all gotta read and shit. I don't have to.
No, I just like to read, so I can regurgitate. You probably can tell me that.
Can't help me. Dang.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What you want to know? I got you.
I don't know what you studying
But
I
it
know
really
how to
ain't
do
about,
my
it's
job,
about
though.
sustaining to the end, because nobody ever asked me anything that I learned in school. But I do understand the way things operate because of what I learned in school.
This shit don't matter. It just shows that you endure to the end. When you get to your job,
They
teach
teach you what you need.
exactly.
And I got so close to the end.
She got a bachelor's degree, and it don't matter for what she's doing right now.
She's stupid.
Those are the kinds of people that go to school. They just went to school and got a degree. Because anybody that goes to school and get a degree, all they want to use it. And those that can't, there's really something wrong with them.
Guess how much she asked for, like when they asked, like, what your salary requirement. She got a bachelor's degree.
$50. Yeah. Because
She
that's,
said this shit.
Well, she does agree, so people know. I was like, oh, hell yeah, we want to get her. You gotta
Her ass
pay
up in here quick.
is she smart?
I mean, you really can't.
Where did he
tell
come
the
from?
interview.
You
She got sense. She seems smart. They just hired this one girl. She killed the interview. That girl, I was like, so what are you doing? She's like, well, what they just told me to do. I was like,
See,
what is that?
that ain't how you interview. You interview for initiative. You interview for fit and a little bit on the basic job skills. Because if they're smart enough to learn, you can teach them. But you can't teach anybody initiative. Just like you just said, that girl said I did just what they told me to do. You want somebody that can give you examples of when they saw something that needed to be done, they didn't wait on nobody to tell them and took care of it themselves.
Well, yeah, my BC, when I ask questions like that, I think she did a pretty good job. But, you know, I don't just be interviewing folks like that to be like,
Yeah, I just, as a matter of fact, this last manager, she was like, when we were walking back, because I was late to the interview, she was smiling the whole time until when I asked that first question, she was like, where the fuck this bitch come from? Like, her whole demeanor changed. I just smiled. Okay.
Ooh, I had to let him get to me.
No, because honestly, if I tell you,
you,
communication is really key. It's the most important thing that you can do at work, and that is something that I value, and it is something that I instill throughout my entire team. Because without communication, everything will fail. It's really important. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
I'm
So
like,
give me an example of a time when you utilize your effective communication that you just described.
Are you asking?
No, that's why I told her.
Well, that's easy.
Also, she
That's
should've
easy
killed that
though.
one.
I would have killed that shit.
It was
Honestly.
the best. I would
Yeah,
But see, the thing is,
I'm a logistics planner. I got 4 unions to work under me, and I give them deadlines every single day if they have to.
exactly. But the thing is, that's because you do it. If you don't do it, you can't answer the question. Yeah, because the VP had just said this is not an 8 to 5 job. So how do you plan on communicating? That was how do you plan on communicating
buddies.
with your staff? Like, how do you combat the differences between
We're like,
the balance
busting on the
of
bellies.
the battle of night shift and day shift? And she's like, oh, communication is so important. You answer that question. Yeah, I didn't answer that question. Then I told you how I was going to handle the difference and how I was going to communicate across all shifts. I just said communication was important. So she sent out an email.
That's your line of
Yeah.
communication.
Come on,
Right.
Sonny.
So she told the story about how when she needed something done, when there was changes that need to be implemented, she just made sure that she sent out an email. Well, that still don't tell me that you stay after 5 o'clock.
No, I sent us.
And you still don't tell me that if you assessed, if your nurses felt like that was good. What feedback have you gotten as a result of your email that you sound like you sent before?